Hey, what's up, y'all? You got the video game voter here. What? Shut the fuck. What's up, guys? You got the video game voter here with a brand new episode. So first of all, I want to thank you guys for supporting last week's video. It did absolutely well.
Thank you so much for the sub. Oh my god, guys. Yes.
Great performance. Thank you for watching that, and I pray that you continue to support the channel. You can do that absolutely by hitting the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell, turn on notifications as we upload every single Friday at 9 a.m. Last week, we was able to unexpectedly find my holy grail. This led me to think I may as well go ahead and complete the trilogy, the first 3 Marios. What I want to do is, last week was the beginning of a 3-part miniseries. It's going to be called the Holy Trilogy. Holy Trilogy for me is Super Mario Bros. 1, Super Mario Bros. 2, and Super Mario Bros. 3. Kicker to this particular challenge is finding it complete in box. Same as I found Super Mario Bros. 1. When I hunt my local game stores, I actually see Super Mario Bros. 2 and 3 more often, with 3 probably being the more expensive one. So we're going to search all my local game stores to try to find those complete in box. Let's go ahead over to one of my favorite local stores, BlakRanger, and go see the owner, Joe, and see what he has to offer. Geo Mini. All the CIB inbox rooms in here. Bunch of Famicom down there. Look at that. Love that color. Pokemon box. Might have to hit that. Maybe this. Dance Revolution Disney Japanese CIB 864. Controller. We got a nice selection of CIB imports. Hey, even this a guy. It's 35. Zoom gears. Super Famicom. UBA. I know that's Phoenix, right? And 64. Kirby. I don't know which one that is. Metroid Prime. Like that's Phoenix, right, as well. Large selection out on the bottom. Forgot what that game's called. Monkey something. A guide for which one that is. Alright guys, we're back in the game room, man. As you can see, BlakRanger had a lot to offer. Their glass case, this is when you know you got it in good with the store and the owner and the employees. When they let you back there, because they're dealing with other customers, they're like, go ahead back there and look in the case. So I was able to go back there in the case. I didn't want to film directly back there just because that may give the wrong idea. But needless to say, I went back there and they had something for your boy. Mario Brothers 2, a complete box, I should say. Now, this one, the box is a little beat up, but I was able to work out a deal, so I'm not complaining. Again, guys, I want you guys to keep in mind, me getting these games, because I definitely want to send these out to get graded. The purpose of it is not to get a high score. It's really for me and my personal collection. And if you've been following me, if not, go back and look at my previous videos, highly recommend it. Go back and look at my previous videos. You see that I don't sell any of my Nintendo stuff. I do have other things that I collect. My Nintendo, I'll pretty much grab up almost anything, sort of, but I don't sell these. I'm not a reseller, so I'll trade some things up to get certain things that I want, but these titles are staying with me, and the whole purpose of me grading them is to protect them. And I know people were asking about that. I do have individual loose copies of these games. I don't need to go back in there and look at it. It's really just to preserve it for my personal collection, because these 3 games, this holy trilogy, is important to me. We got the second part to the holy trilogy. This version, the US copy, if you guys don't know and not familiar, the Super Mario Bros. 2 that came out in the United States versus the one that came out in Japan is totally different. The original is actually in Japan, and Nintendo thought that Super Mario Bros. 2, the original version, the actual version that was made for Japan, was too difficult for North American players.
Because it insults my intelligence. It makes me very angry.
So they actually ended up pretty much refacing a game, Doki Doki Panic, which is an action platformer that was created, and they pretty much refaced it and put Mario in it for the States. In North America, we did end up being able to play the original copy of Super Mario Bros. 2, and you could get that on plenty of packages now, but more notably on the Super Mario All-Stars pack in the Lost Levels. That's what is the original Super Mario Bros. 2 game. If you want to play the original game that was supposed to have been for us in the States, make sure you pick up your copy of Super Mario Bros. All-Stars, where you can play the Lost Levels, which is the original version. Needless to say, we definitely got a good deal on this. Box isn't in the best of shape. We do got one of these acrylic cases on it, so I'm super excited to add this. We got one more game to complete the holy trilogy, and again, we're looking for these CIB, trying to get a deal. We don't want them too beat up. Like, we don't want it obviously like raggedy, but you know, you gotta think these games are well over 30 years old. So I'm not expecting like a mint condition copy. Who's to say that I can't trade up and get a better, cleaner copy if I want to do so? But I kind of think, be honest with you, gives the game character with the box a little beat up. It kind of shows his age and, like, you know, quote unquote wisdom, so to speak. Almost forgot about the asking price, so I was able to negotiate it down. Normally Super Mario Bros. 2 is valued at about 80 bucks. I was able to get it for 60 bucks because I'm a recurring customer. Got a great relationship with the store, the owner, and the employees and stuff like that. And, you know, considering the condition, took some money off of it, but I'm happy with it. Like, it doesn't need to be perfect and mint condition. And like I said, at some point later on down the road, if I decide I want to upgrade to a cleaner, better looking copy, I got the right to do so. And some people actually sometimes prefer a graded copy just because they know that it's pretty much been protected since it's been graded however long that the person had it. In that case, a great edition. That will leave us with one more game to complete this portion of the Holy Trilogy series, which is Super Mario Bros. 3. Make sure you tune in next week. Don't miss that episode as we try to hunt down and complete this part of the Holy Trilogy. What I mean by this part? Until next week, I'll explain. If you missed last week's episode, make sure you click that link above. If you want to catch up on the full season of the Video Game Votary, click that link down below.
Thank you for watching. Follow me on all social media platforms at VideoGameVotary.